The Las Cruces Music Festival kicks off today, celebrating 7 years with a diverse group of artists. One of them is a local. Frank Ray is one of the headliners. Now, you may remember him as the Las Cruces cop turned singer. We caught up with him ahead of tonight's performance. Tatiana Favela has his story.
Baby, oh, worth the drive.
At home, Frank Ray is best known as a husband and father. To the community, he was a protector. And now, the nation is recognizing the New Mexico native as a rising Texas country music artist.
Can you let me in? Well, I'm quitting.
I spent 10 years on the Las Cruces Police Department, but my love for music never really died. And so later on in my career, I started writing all these songs and struck up a little band.
To Ray, country music was more than a hobby. It was a calling for as long as he can remember. He says that his wife was the catalyst, telling him that it was okay to quit his job if it meant he would be pursuing something he truly loved.
We understood that for us to be able to fully engulf ourselves in this career move, I had to make a decision whether or not I wanted to stay in law enforcement or do music full-time. And I chose music full-time, and for the last 2 years, it's sort of been foot on the gas.
What once was a dream has become his reality. Even in the music industry, he has found that music is something that brought him that much closer to the community, something he didn't have to give up after hanging up his badge.
No matter sort of what side of the aisle you happen to find yourselves on or what kind of walk of life you come from, music is the one thing that brings everybody together.
Everywhere, and I would ride all day and ride all night.
While Ray has a love for traditional country music, he is often creating new music that he hopes his fans can connect to, which has been a highlight of his newly established career.
You know, I'm just excited to see what the future holds, as long as we, again, stay the course and keep surrounding ourselves with people that kind of get me as an artist. I'm certainly pushing the envelope.
The country music artist attributes his success to his determination and his supporters. What may have been a challenging fear at first is one that is rewarding today.
People don't really see it. They think there's some sort of, gimmick behind it, or there's some sort of secret sauce, right, is what we always talk about. But there's not. It's just hard work and dedication and pushing forward. And so long as you're willing to put that kind of commitment and bet on yourself, you'll go far. There's nothing that can outdo hard work.
Baby, oh, worth the drive.
Tatiana Favela, KTSM 9 Today.
And tonight, Frank will be performing at the Las Cruces Music Festival. He's on at 6 p.m. on the main stage, and this will actually be a very special performance. The Today Show will be in town to film a segment on him. Frank is asking everyone to come out and represent, and if that's not cool enough, Frank and his team are challenging you to make your best sign, and the winner will get a special treat. It is now